Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Earthling Weight Loss. Thank you for tuning in again today. So today's video is actually one that will be included in the Earthling Weight Loss program, which will be available sometime this summer. I wanted to share this video because I've received a few emails from people that seem to need this message said out loud to them. And I know that this would have helped me when I was first starting my health change and change of eating. And so I just wanted to share this with you. So in the program, it's called Mental Attitude. Alright, well, here we go. This video is about you. When I designed this program, I tried to draw from what I knew about myself and others who I have talked to about life change and taking control of one's health. If you remember from my introductory video, I have overcome illness and depression that at one time I believed controlled my life and there was nothing I could do about it. I contained, in all honesty, some self-hatred because as hard as I tried to achieve what I thought health and beauty were, I fell deeper and deeper into the dieting hole. Whether your weight issues have affected your life by being bullied as a child, or feeling ashamed when around others, or just feeling tired all the time and not wanting to do things because you have no mental or physical energy. I wanted to make this program to help you see that you do not have to restrict yourself in order to lose weight. My philosophy is that one must eat more to live more, not the other way around. We do not get to where we need to be in life by punishing ourselves and telling ourselves that we do not deserve to fuel our bodies and minds to become happy and healthy. The problem is the food. It isn't you. It has never been you. It is not your fault that you have had or presently have weight concerns. You have not designed the processed and high in fat diet that our society calls their own. You grew up eating these foods, and this has made them normal to you. We are bombarded by fast food commercials and advertising for unhealthy eating patterns at the same time as we are bombarded by gym and dieting programs. It is a world of confusion, largely fueled by greed of companies rather than interest in your health. So I say again, it is not your fault that you live in a world where the food that people eat is what is slowly killing our species. But it is your responsibility to take charge of your own life and make decisions that do have your best interests at mind. This program will supply you with the knowledge that you need to realize that the great big myths of the health industry, especially just the general calories in, calories out idea, is fundamentally wrong and will lead you down the path of ill health and never permanent weight loss. You could be coming from eating 1,500 calories a day with the hope of losing weight to this program where you can eat over 3,000 calories a day with the assurance that you will lose weight, and this weight will be fat loss, which is what matters, and it will be permanent without a struggle to keep yourself at that new weight. It is easy. It does not require willpower. We talk about willpower as if it is a good thing. Health does not require willpower to obtain. It is your right as a living being to thrive and live abundantly when possible. We are deliberately putting ourselves in a state of famine, in the case of those dieting, something that no other animal would ever conceive of doing, or we are living in a dump yard of saturated disease-causing food, if I can even call it that we feel forced to eat because it is what surrounds us. My passion and innermost desire is for you and others to see that they do not have to eat garbage, and that they can eat real food with freedom. The Earthling Weight Loss Program will lead you away from the junk to a beautiful garden of delicious, health-jolting foods that will make every process in your body function at an optimal level. You deserve to know what this feels like, because many people go through life not knowing and eventually die from dietary-related illnesses. Coming back to the nature of dieting, we're encouraged to be unsatisfied with our body. I think that the human body is amazing. To deal with the amount of crap that we feed it on a daily basis, it's trying hard to clear those non-foods from your body. I used to like to imagine that sometimes my body was another person, and that I had been a really lousy friend to her before I changed my lifestyle. I only fed her rationed amounts of food, I said mean things to her, I made her exercise way too much considering I was starving her at the time. I basically kidnapped her and told her she could not see her friends because I made her really sick and unable to socialize. I committed many crimes against this girl, cruel and unloving actions, and I made life really hard for her. And what do you think would happen if another person was treated this way? You would sort of expect them to be hesitant to trust you again, right? To question whether you were going to give up on them again and put them back in a state of unhappiness and sickness. But guess what? You have the most forgiving and loving friend on this planet. Your body responds to love and kindness just like another person does. You need to be patient if necessary, because like I mentioned, it takes time. I will be taking you through the science behind this way of eating and teach you why it works, but that will not mean anything if you do not take steps to start being kind to your body and being a good friend to yourself. This begins with the right foods and can extend to the way you think. If you're experiencing bloating like I've talked about before, it does you no good to freak out and think that you are gaining weight and then stop eating this way. I've explained everything in the program to anticipate these types of reactions because I understand that this is not how you have likely approached weight loss before. It is drastically different than commercial diets, but it works. It truly works. So your mindset must evolve as your body does. This program is about saying yes to the things that should matter to you. We may say no to animal products and high-fat foods, but this is because we want to say yes to weight loss, health, and self-love. This is not restriction, this is abundance and freedom. I hope that this video is one that stays fresh in your mind as you embark on your journey. I know that mental attitude was one of the hardest things for me to change because I was so accustomed to being my own enemy. And I found what helped a lot was what I mentioned before about pretending your body is your friend and being kind, patient, and responsible for helping your friend have a better life. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have an abundant day and see you next video. Bye.